Some people just want to watch world fun.
Jeff nails another draft day.
Nailed it.
Top 5 has 98.
I got one more.
Just loves some Kevin James.
Fucking Kevin James.
It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's the history of bad.
That's right.
It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the history of bad ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the history of bad ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke. Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 408. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff. I'm Jim.
And I'm Scab Blake.
Yay! But no intern.
Intern's tooth decided to scream at him and not let him have comfort, so...
That's what he's telling people. Everybody knows that Jim punched him.
No, he's at the Unused concert tonight.
Which concert?
The band The Unused, I believe, is playing tonight.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Somebody named Unused?
There's a... I know our buddy Sweet Lou's there.
Oh, okay. Love Lou Panella. Yeah, so this is Expo Week. You excited, Jeff?
Thrilled.
Yeah. Jim?
I'm really excited.
I am too. Doug, you thrilled?
Oh, I took vacation this week.
You know what, Doug?
And he still owes me for taking vacation last year and not having an expo, so he owes me one.
We'll talk to Andrew, a.k.a. Andy, and see what he can do. On the positive, though, Doug, do you know I'm meeting Jody Benson this week?
Are you?
I am.
Really?
I am. I'm just asking. I'm just telling you that. Hobie will be there in the Queen City room doing the panels, and we'll be walking around on the floor playing trivia as well. So if you see our shirts there, somebody walking Bad Ideas podcast shirts on the floor of the main convention, ask us to play some trivia. We'll have some great prizes. To quote my wife, you have 55 Funkos, and you better not come home with any. So that would be
43 will be left over.
Yes.
Since we're walking around the floor,
Yes.
could we get maybe somebody we know to get us some nice mail sacks to carry out all these great prizes?
You know, it's funny. It's funny. We do have one mail sack. We do. That's a good idea.
It's probably unofficial, though.
Sure.
We'll say that.
Yeah, we're going to say that.
I don't want USPS ones because I don't want to steal from.
Well, if that's the case, the prizes will never be there.
Wow.
It got cold in here.
Where's Amazon? I got an Amazon package.
As long as they don't put it in your mailbox.
That's true. They don't.
Because
they put
it gets taken back.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Wow, there's a little rivalry between you guys.
No, it's called the law. You're not allowed to put anything else in the mailbox.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, what about mail?
That's the only thing.
Okay.
Even though you own it, we own the inside and the outside, actually.
Oh, well.
What if I don't call it a mailbox? I just call it a box on the front of my house.
If it's just a box on the front of your house, we don't have to deliver mail there. We only deliver mail to official mailboxes.
Okay, that's full.
Yeah.
I don't want mail from them. The only thing they bring are bills. So.
True.
If you don't pay them, it's okay. You just don't.
If I never got them.
Yep. Never
You'd be
say.
surprised amount of people that do that.
Nope, not
If I
mine.
don't have them in my mailbox, I never got the bill.
So, Hobie will be there this week. Cincinnati Expo, September 17th through the 19th. Get your tickets now at CincinnatiComicExpo.com. Duke Energy Convention Center. Queen City Room, where all the celebrities are going to be in there. We won't talk about it the whole time. Just real brief, though. Brad, Justin, and I will be doing some of the moderating. Brad and Justin from the Cinema Guys podcast. And then the rest of the crew will all be doing stuff throughout the times. The best part is, Jim, you know what? I'm actually going to be interviewing 2 Disney princesses because I'm such a Disney fan. Doug isn't.
See what happens when you join D23?
I know. I'll be moderating the panel for Irene Bedard at 5:00
On Friday.
On Friday.
on Friday. She's the voice of Pocahontas. and a whole lot more. She has done a whole lot in her career. So, and
She didn't sing for Pocahontas, did she?
she is a singer, but she did not because they already has hired somebody to sing for the thing. I know my history, Doug.
Who was it?
Her name is Sufferfax. But anyway.
Sufferfax?
Yes.
No. She sang,
Wasn't it Leela Salonga?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it actually was.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that was my next choice.
What other song did Leela Salonga sing, or what other princess did she sing for?
Jasmine?
Yes.
No, okay.
I'm ready for trivia.
We're going to be having trivia in between the panels as well. But yeah. So, and I'll be there Saturday for the 2 p.m. one. Jodie Benson, the voice of Ariel. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk to her. Doug, how about you? Have you met her?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay, good.
The last time she was here, 2019.
Okay. And then I got to find out.
Wait, is there restraining order up?
No.
It's not up?
It expired.
Oh, okay.
I'll be honest, the whole time I'm going to say, so my brother says.
You know, I invested in her son's movie.
Okay.
There's like a Kickstarter thing you can do for movies. And different levels, so like $25. But it's a short film that he wrote, I believe, co-wrote. Mm-hmm. So at the end, I'm in the special thanks.
You know, in 2011, she was a Disney legend.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
With all the other princesses.
Yes.
I think she was a legend long before.
She was. And then Sunday at 11 a.m. in the Queen City Room, I'll be moderating the Ross. I know I'm going to screw up his name. I got to find out how to say it correctly. Marquand.
So that's why this whole time you've just been saying, I want that Ross guy.
Yep. How do you say it?
Marquand?
Marquand?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's spelled like, or it's pronounced like it's spelled.
Yeah, good. Yeah, because that's my strong suit.
I'm just glad there's nobody by the name of Charcuterie. Mr. Charcuterie.
Oh, that's one of my question for Jodie Benson. Could you have the moderator say the word charcuterie?
First, you got to go, Doug here, History of Bad Ideas podcast. I got a question.
No, I'm part of the Hobie News Network.
Oh, that's right.
Because I have to get the bald spot on my head, I have to put the Hobie logo on that because anytime there's pictures from the expo, I'm usually sitting in one of them and you can see my bald spot. So we got to promote this.
Just put a sticker.
Yeah.
And then right after that, at noon on Sunday, I will be doing the moderating for the Kate Cassidy, who was in Arrow. She was Black Canary, Laurel Lance. And I'll be doing that panel as well. And then Brad and Justin have lots of panels, too. So come down and see us. And if you know we're there and see us, ask us to play a game. We'll have tons of trivia for you. Not during the panels, though. Please don't ask during the panels.
Excuse me, Miss Cassidy. I'd like to answer a trivia question.
Can Jeff, the guy from doing the camera over there, can you ask me a question?
Sure can. Hold on. Let me get my phone here. Hold on, Miss Cassidy. I got about 5 more minutes. Hold on.
Speaking of trivia, are you going to have Buffy the Vampire Slayer trivia?
Yes, I think we're going to. We might have to. Why?
Isn't that what Jen?
Scab Jeff's. Yep. She'll be there.
She fumbled it last year. I was 2 years.
2 years ago. She did.
Just curious if she's going to.
She did well.
Future Mrs. Scab Jeff.
Yes. We got some busy weekends ahead. But yeah, so come on down, see us. We're going to have a good time. So it's going to be a little bit different this year. We have a booth, but the booth is up in the Queen City panel room. Might be outside. I'm not sure yet. But we're going to be moving around because there's a lot of great, between us and the cinema guys, we have a lot of people helping. So it should be a good time. We'll figure something out. So,
and when you do get there, I believe you do have to be masked up.
You do.
Not a big deal.
You know what? Don't fucking bitch about it.
Yep.
I don't want to hear it. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Don't go.
Don't blame the workers there. It's
Yep.
not their, it's not their call.
Don't blame the creators of the expo, okay? Because you know why? They just want to put on a good show. Just shut the fuck up. Put your mask on. I don't care if you agree with it or not. Doesn't matter. Nobody likes them. I don't have to hear about you saying you don't like them. Nobody likes them. I said good day.
I was just telling people.
Hey, that's enough.
I didn't start this.
So what else do we have going on this week?
Oh, that's fine. Let's see. Let's have a breath of silence. Norm Mcdonald. passed away today, age 61 years old.
Suffering from cancer for the last 9 years and pretty much did it in silence.
Yeah.
Didn't share with anybody.
Did he, did they ever say what type of cancer he had?
I didn't see it.
Okay. Not that matter. I was just curious. So yeah. So since Brian's not here, I think so we don't have any dad jokes this week. We might have to do some Norm Macdonald jokes.
I was going to try and tell that joke he told on Conan O'Brien show, but I don't think we have time. The one where the moth walks into the podiatrist's office, and the podiatrist says, "What's bothering you?" But Norm says it best when he goes into about a 25-minute spiel of all the problems that are going on in this moth's life, about how he wakes up next to this old woman and realizes that he doesn't really know her. And then his daughter, there's a problem with the daughter, and then his son, I mean, my son, I don't love him anymore. And he goes through all these problems, and the podiatrist looks at him and goes, "Moth, you actually need a psychologist. Why'd you come into my office?" And because the light was on.
Oh, Norm.
Norm's telling it was so good, though.
Norm joke. The hardest drug I ever did, LSD. I was told to be careful because in 20 years I can have a flashback. Thought that sounded like a good deal. 20 years have passed and with no flashback. What a jip that turned out to be.
I think my favorite of Norm Macdonald was when he was at the roast of Bob Saget, the Comedy Central roast of Bob Saget.
He's
telling these
bombed.
jokes, and they're all bombing. Like, everyone's like, I don't get it.
They are horrible one-liners.
Yes.
Just horrible.
And it turned out all he did was find punchlines from America's Funniest Home Videos
That Saget did.
that Saget did and read them.
My wife dresses up like a nurse. Then I dress up like a nurse also. And then we don't even have sex. We just sit behind this huge semicircular wooden desk and get annoyed when people buzz us for juice. Little nurse joke there. Yeah, so there you go. Norm Macdonald, he was everywhere. Ironically, when it came across that he passed away, I was actually had on in the background when I was working Billy Madison, and it was the scene where he's sitting by the pool. Hey, Billy.
Billy.
Where's Billy?
Billy's in school.
That's right.
Dirty Work, vastly underrated movie. That looks like a dead hooker in your car, in your trunk.
He's got his guys hookers in their trunk.
But yeah, but you know what? He wasn't funny for Weekend Update, though. Just ask NBC. Wasn't funny.
Well, that's because he made OJ murder jokes.
I just don't call him a murderer. And every week he would just call him a murderer more and more.
When he hosted the ESPYs, and he's like, what's the DB from Michigan that won the
Woodson?
Heisman? Yeah, Charles Woodson had a great year. I mean, first defensive player in a long time to win the Heisman Trophy. Man, they can never take that away from you. Well, until you murder your wife and a waiter.
Norm Macdonald, with Hitler, the more I learn about that guy, the more I don't care for him.
That is true.
I was whitewater rafting this weekend. We always tell a few jokes when we're down there.
Uh-oh.
And did you hear? You just reminded me of this joke.
Oh, God.
Why doesn't Hitler drink whiskey? Makes him mean.
Wow.
And I was going to guess because he's dead.
Wow.
Do we need the dad jokes back yet? Am I banned?
Yeah, I think we're
banned
good.
from jokes now.
So,
Okay, I got a dad joke for you.
oh, good job,
In
Doug.
honor of Brian.
Okay.
Why isn't there a clock in the library?
Jeff, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know. Why isn't there a clock in the library?
Because it talks too much.
Okay. I want Brian back.
We miss you, Brian.
OJ, fine, I'll redeem yourself. Quote about OJ Simpson here, Jim. O.J. Simpson was in a different kind of courtroom this week, attempting to regain custody of his 2 children. In order to prove to the court how much he loves his kids, O.J. pointed out, quote, "Hey, they're still alive, aren't they?" Oh, Norm. So, yeah, that was a shocker, though, today. That was sad.
It was not a shocker when he got fired from Saturday Night Live.
No.
When he burst out what was it? Oh, what the fuck's that? Well, this is my last episode.
He was on that for 5 years. Saturday Night Live. So, on happier terms, what grade? We had a Twitter poll of the week, and follow us at Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter. What grade would you give Shang-Chi, the movie? We actually had a decent amount of response on this one, and only two answers came up. We had A, perfection, B, good, C, overhyped, F, not my cup of tea. Winning 57% to 43%, B, good, over A, perfection. So
I voted for A, perfection.
did you see it?
Nope.
Okay.
And I am going to fact check Jason here and say we had a good turnout on that.
We did not.
We did not.
No. But we had above 10.
There were 14 votes.
And I apologize. I actually did the thing this week, not the intern, and I actually only put it up for like 12 hours.
Yes. I'm like, ooh, there's a poll.
Yeah.
It's already over.
That was my bad. When I do for like 2 or 3 days, we get like anywhere from 30 to 100 votes,
Yes.
sometimes more than...
When you do it for a half hour, you don't get many votes.
No. Of course, the one... I mean, if you put Marvel in there, I will say Marvel fans, they get up there. A couple of weeks ago, we had a couple hundred... we had about 500, 600 votes, so... but yeah, I like Shang-Chi. Doug, have you seen it?
No, I have not.
Okay, you guys are killing me here.
But I did see the Hawkeye trailer.
Oh.
Which made me think back to the time when Disney bought Marvel, and people were like, oh, they're going to ruin it. They're going to Disney-fy everything. I think they've done a pretty damn good job.
Now, if they could fix that Muppets thing, that Muppets issue.
Yeah. Well, they have the Muppets Haunted Mansion coming out.
I did see that. My daughter ran screaming from the room. No!
But I mean, Frank Oz says that Disney is evil and doesn't know how to use the Muppets.
Frank Oz
Well, he's right about that.
Doesn't he sound bitter, though?
Yes.
He sounds very bitter. Hawkeye trailer looked amazing. Mm-hmm. I'm a little... I don't care. I'm not screaming in my basement. Well, I am screaming in my basement. But I'm not behind a keyboard complaining because Hawkeye's protege in it is not his daughter. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It wasn't ever going to be.
That was the original rumor, is that his daughter was going to take over, and that's why they had her as the...
Shooting the arrows.
Yes.
Okay, but I mean, they pretty much said it was going to be Kate Bishop.
Correct. But people were upset that it wasn't
Kate
his daughter.
Bishop isn't his daughter?
No. Is his wife dead or divorced in it?
I don't know.
I'm kind of confused.
I thought
by that.
didn't he say he was on the phone and said something, hold on a minute, honey, when he caught the Molotov cocktail.
I'm wondering if that's his daughter, though, that he's talking
Could
to.
be.
I hope the only thing I could think of is his wife is dead somehow, and that's why it's his last time. He's like passing the torch, like he doesn't want to do this anymore. He wants to be just the dad, go back to his farm life and all that. I don't know. Like I said, it looks good, though. Jeremy Renner's last time as Hawkeye.
I guess we could look up IMDb and see if Linda Cardellini...
Is that who it was?
I thought it was Sassafras.
No. I can never remember if it's Cardellini or Cardinelli.
I think it's Cardellini.
Cardellini.
Marquand?
Marquand, yeah.
Marquand? Damn it, I gotta get that right.
You better keep trying. You got a few days.
Do we need other people to introduce you?
I might have to.
it? And here's Jason going to be interviewing our guest.
That's why I took the easiest names until that one. Can I just say, hey, it's Ross?
He says that, then it'll be, and I'd really like to introduce Jerry Benson.
And this is Ross from Friends.
He's got leather pants.
Although, I will say, this past week was guested on 40 going on 14. Mm-hmm. We talked about Bill and Ted.
I'm sorry.
You really?
Yeah.
You know, like, you and Patrick go hang out together.
I'm not a big fan of it.
That first movie is great. Second movie is god awful. And the third movie's okay.
I haven't seen third. Did you have to see the third one for this podcast?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if you saw it beforehand.
No. I intended to see it before now, but couldn't get. Well, I couldn't find where it was streaming when I went to look for it and whatnot, and then I eventually got it. So
What's it on?
it is on Hulu
Okay.
and Paramount Plus.
Okay.
But apparently, the first two movies are only on Cinemax.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
Cinemax streaming, which signed up for a free week of Cinemax just to watch rewatch the first two movies.
Unfortunately, he never got to him because he was too busy watching the Emmanuel library.
And then I also then
He didn't deny that.
watched 3 episodes of the which I did not know existed live action TV show Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures
What?
from 1992 on Fox.
What?
Who the hell is in that?
The only person returning from the movies was Missy, the mom.
Well, she came back for the third one.
Oh yeah, she was in everything. But
Now I'm intrigued by this.
but it might be the worst television show I've ever watched. I watched 3 episodes of it, and
Have you seen Riverdale?
Yes.
Hey!
Riverdale was terrible, but not. I mean, this made cavemen look good.
You said 1992, right?
I think it was 1992. And then I also watched one episode because on YouTube I can only find one episode of I think it was 1990 cartoon Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures.
Was more than Bill in it? Was Ted in it?
There was a Bill and a Ted. None of them were the real
Bill was
actors.
Evan Richards. They don't even have Ted listed on the cast. They have Rufus. They have Mr. Preston, Missy Preston. That was Lisa Wilcox. Mr. Kellison, and then Captain Logan. What the hell is that?
Are you sure Ted wasn't in there anywhere on the...
Not in that one. 8 episodes.
Yes. They are all on YouTube on
Christopher Kennedy.
a back-to-back like a 3-hour long back-to-back run of all the episodes on YouTube. I watched 3 of them and stopped there. I couldn't go any further.
Did you know about Bill, who was played by Evan? Now I just lost his name. Evan Richards. His mother is Diana Darren.
Really?
Who's that?
I have no clue.
I don't either. That was the thing. I don't understand that.
And then,
See what else he's been in.
well, I will say I did pull a Jason.
Uh-oh.
You mispronounced name, or did you just go off on a tangent talking about Meghan Markle?
I mispronounced the name. Well, it wasn't like I mispronounced the name. I just said the wrong name. I don't even remember the name it was, but her middle name was Lisa, and for some reason I read it as Luna. So I read the whole blurb, and then they're like, what was her middle name again? And I'm like, well, this says Lisa. What did I say?
Why don't you just tell me? It's okay, Joe.
Well, to go back and answer a question that Jeff asked earlier, there is no Clint Barton wife in Hawkeye show.
Huh.
There's no other Bartons listed in the cast.
None other? So there's
He just
children
adopted-
who are in it?
He just adopted them.
They only have about 12 people listed right now.
They do that a lot with Marvel.
Yeah, they're holding back.
Clint Barton, Kate Bishop, Hallie Steinfeld, Florence Pugh, Vera Farmiga, and then a bunch of people I don't know.
This Evan Richards guy, he hasn't acted since 2001.
Okay.
He was in the Adventures of Young Indiana Jones. He played Lowell Thomas for 1 episode.
Lowell Thomas? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He had a rough time. Let me see if he produces anything. He produced The Delivered in 2019. He does a lot of shorts. So
Well, hopefully for his sake, he's successful at his shorts.
he's directed a few shorts. He directed In a Day.
In 2006.
Yeah, and did you like the poster of that? It's a big giant coffee cup, and two people are sitting on top on a bench. I bet you it's a romantic comedy.
But it's No Imaginary Friends.
It isn't No Imaginary Friends by Jason C. Brown. A young woman spends a curiously. A young woman.
And you're going to be interviewing celebrities.
I'll be fine. Maybe. So, Jerry Benson, let me ask you.
Will you be up close enough to him to translate for him?
Probably not.
Oh, man.
A young woman spends a curiously unpredictable day with a stranger. You saw some of my questions, Doug. They weren't tough. They weren't tough words in there. So,
Or did you say that he also did the voice of Bill S. Preston in the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure cartoon?
Oh, I did not.
In the second season.
Yes. 8 episodes, 1991. Yes. Not the first season of 1990.
So there you go, guys. If you want your Evan Richards history, we got it. Doug, I did like to go back to Hawkeye. I like that it was a Christmas theme one.
Yes.
I don't think we've seen one of those for Marvel.
I like that.
I like the idea. And then I'm like, Christmas theme. It's like September, and then it's like, November 24th.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I can handle that. Is that Thanksgiving? Day after.
I don't know.
Because if it's day...
I think it's Thanksgiving, actually.
If it is Thanksgiving, I guess I can't go to dinner. I gotta watch those.
I won't be in town, so.
My
Where are
question
you going to be?
Out of town.
Oh, wow, that's fine. It's not at our parents' house anyways.
Oh, okay,
I'm at the
okay.
in-laws.
Okay.
Is this directed by Shane Black?
No, because if it was,
Well, yeah. All those movies take place at Christmas time.
Reindeer Games, Iron Man 3. No,
Well, yeah, Iron Man 3. What was the Lethal Weapon?
Yep.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Okay. Can I interject here? I didn't watch it. Well, I did. I have watched stuff, but I did listen to something today.
Uh-oh.
You know, this is I'm a last minute fill in here. But
Okay.
Just to prepare for this, I went back and listened to the September 10th, 2014 episode of History of Bad Ideas podcast.
Why?
Knitting Needles and End of Days was the title.
Oh, okay.
First off, what happened to the announcer guy that used to introduce you guys?
Marty.
Do we still have that?
We probably have it somewhere.
Did he get fired?
Maybe.
I think it's pretty much, though, our cast got bigger. And
Because there's Blake on here, too, and he wasn't introduced.
yeah.
Okay, and then is the Musings Fantasy Football League still around?
No, it is
Jason
not.
had just beaten Jeff. Apparently, Matt Ryan did really well.
Oh, not this week.
Matt Ryan did pretty well laying on his back.
How'd Kyle Pitts do?
He had like 4 receptions for like 38 yards.
Yeah.
Jason was a big fan of Johnny Manziel, apparently. He was getting on the Cowboys for re-signing Tony Romo and not taking Manziel.
Are you serious?
Yes. There was a new podcast, Moving the Needle. Is that still around?
Nope. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that is.
Okay.
I think they are.
Yeah.
And then Age of Ultron was coming out.
Okay.
So everybody gave their predictions. Guardians of the Galaxy had made $300 million.
Yes.
Jeff had said Ultron would make $320.
Okay.
Jason said $500.
Okay.
And then Blake did Price is Right and said $501. Everybody went over except for Jeff.
How much did it make?
$459.
Really?
Yes.
Good job. Good job, Jeff. You win.
I win.
7 years later, you got me.
And then you mentioned Michael Leal.
Oh, yow.
And you're talking about the iPhone 6 and the watch were coming out.
iPhone 6.
And the top 5 was shows that will age well in 10 years.
Ooh.
I want to know
We're
what some of
5
these-
years in now. How bad are they?
Let's see. Jeff had Psych, Walking Dead, Always Sunny, Breaking Bad, and Sons of Anarchy.
Those aren't bad.
I liked my list.
Jason had The Office,
Yep.
Modern Family,
Yep.
Sons of Anarchy. He said this one would be a cult favorite, Fringe.
Nope. That didn't.
And then The Simpsons.
Well, The Simpsons aged before it's even aired anymore.
Blake had Game of Thrones. He said,
I know.
He said that's going to be in syndication a long time. Always Sunny, Community. Jeff said, nah, maybe not. He didn't think that would.
I'm glad I'm wrong. That Community at least.
The Office. Jeff didn't think that would age well either. He thought the mockumentary thing was
That didn't go well for you.
No, that's a bad prediction
then-
for me.
Breaking Bad.
Is Breaking Bad, though?
I mean, I don't think it's but it aged well. I
Yeah.
think it's still.
It's easily watchable again.
Okay.
You don't cringe at it saying like, "Oh God, what were they thinking?"
I'm just happy that Fringe you can find anywhere right now. God, I love that show, and you can just...
Blake's honorable mention was True Detective.
That did not do well.
I think season 2.
It hadn't come out yet, but they weren't sure if it was going to be connected to season 1, but he was kind of looking forward to it.
Well, Doug, you kind of spoiled what we were going to do at the expo. During some of the panels, I was actually just going to play a couple clips from our greatest hits.
Oh,
What do you think about this, Jody?
episode 1.
Yes, you were in Disney, but what do you think of episode 47?
When we talked Disney.
I think episode 47, we talked to Bigfoot Hunter. For new listeners, you should go back to those episodes, the Miami Town Paranormal. That was a fun one, the Bigfoot Hunter. Jeff looked at me. I'm not doing this. You're doing this interview. Thanks.
Andrew's going to be awfully busy on Saturday running all these panels.
Are you saying we're getting fired on Friday?
I'm just going to put that over the PA now announcers, just our episodes. Just do it throughout the whole show. I don't like this Pez. It's crumbling everywhere. What the hell is going on?
It's not European Pez.
No. Where's the European Pez?
You have to go to Europe to get it,
Oh, damn it. Okay.
or pay Chris or
Kevin.
Kevin. That's his name.
Well,
Sorry, Kevin,
how
forgot your
quickly you
name.
forget that?
I was just looking at his Facebook post saying, "Wow, that's very vague."
Okay, so here we go. Who's doing the news of the geek?
I can.
Jim, do the news
They
of the geek.
usually do listener
You mean
feedback.
bomb listener feedback?
Whatever it is. Listener feedback.
We have the bomb listener feedback brought to you by. I don't have anybody.
Number one fan? Oh, who's it brought to you by? I'm sorry.
Are you in this show at all?
I don't know. I'm kind of zoning.
I think it's sponsored by the Cincinnati Comic Expo.
September 17th through the 19th. Get your tickets now.
So for listener feedback, we had the first one from
Number one fan?
Doug.
8 hands,
Can't give yourself a nickname?
7.
Big D.
Yeah. Again, does your wife like that nickname? Have you told her that nickname?
Oh, she knows that nickname.
Before the show.
Intimately.
Did she give you that nickname?
And if so,
Possibly.
how did Blake learn about it? I have some questions for your wife over there.
Do you want to read your question?
Sure, because I'm changing it.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a federal mandate to get vaccines for, federal workers and companies with over 100 employees.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the post office exempt?
Because you're outside.
I didn't know they were exempt.
Yes, they are. We're one of the ones that are exempt.
Because the Postmaster General is an evil, evil person.
That could be.
Allegedly.
No comment. I'm not going to comment on
Maybe you guys don't have time to go get vaccines because...
No, a lot of us do.
No. Because the mail never
Never
stops.
stops.
Through rain, through sleet, through snow. It never stops.
But as a sidebar on that,
Yes.
why 100? If we're trying to vaccinate as many people as possible, why 100?
Yeah, why 101 bad, 99 okay.
Right. I
He
mean,
threw a dart.
90 people working at that's not a small mom and pop shop.
Hobie has about that many. So, sorry guys, you all have to get vaccinated.
All I know is my company is 100% vaccinated. All 4 of us.
Mine's 80%. I have a lot more people at my company. Hobie's 100%.
Yes.
Hobie's 100%.
My company is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
2%.
I think 80%.
Oh, okay. There you go.
And a big chunk of our clientele have to come into our establishment. We'll all have to be vaccinated by the time
November?
they register for classes in the spring.
Okay.
Universities are mandating that.
Yep. Thanks, Doug. Way to get political. Down the hall.
It's just a question.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing with politics.
Yeah, this is a health thing. This isn't
Yes.
political at all.
Follow the science.
I did.
Okay, good.
Well, I do think that this will lead to lawsuits.
Yes.
Because the government is overstepping some bounds.
Hey, down the hall, down the hall, down the hall.
But I think you should get vaccinated anyway.
I'll be honest, you had to be vaccinated to come into our studio. Sorry.
He is telling the truth.
Yes, I was. And to go into my bunker.
Yes.
Bunker.
Okay. Next, we have from Sherry at That's Me 5035.
867.
Jeff, we missed you last week.
Oh, that's nice.
What would your ideal birthday meal? What would be your ideal birthday meal?
Oh.
Is it a Jersey Mike sub?
It is not a Jersey Mike sub.
Did you have a Jersey Mike sub for your birthday?
Yes, that was my
Oh, I love Jersey. What kind?
Italian.
Number 13.
Italian?
Italian.
No, okay. I like the vegetarian.
Well, like I was ever going to touch that.
I loved even like when I was in my 20s. I loved the vegetarian. It's not really healthy when you put mayonnaise on it, but it's so good.
So is mine healthier because I didn't get mayonnaise?
Oh, I'm sure. Because I had like 18 slabs of provolone, like whatever they put on it. They're like, well, here's some lettuce. I don't want the lettuce. Tomato, jalapenos, cucumbers. Sir, here's your 12 slabs of cheese, because that's what they put on it. Would you like salt and pepper? Yeah, throw that on there. And mayonnaise. A little bit more.
And can you put bacon on that?
This is not vegan. Doesn't matter. It's fine. You can
I
always
want
put
it that way.
I'll take the vegetarian. I'll take bacon and turkey on it. Do you mind?
I guess my ideal would be some sort of surf and turf with a really good steak, maybe a fillet, bacon wrapped, and like
What
a
type of?
lobster tail.
I was going to ask you what type of surf.
How
about crabs?
Crab would be good, but lobster's better.
Okay.
So at least if it's done right. Maybe a little bit of asparagus spears there.
So you're saying you would like the steak Collinsworth at our local steakhouses here at the precinct, or the Jeff Ruby?
Probably.
You can get a fillet with the Collinsworth is a béarnaise sauce with lobster and asparagus, topping your steak.
Well, that sounds excellent. Does someone want to take me to the precinct for birthday dinner?
I would, but you weren't here. I was going to last week.
It can be a belated birthday dinner.
Nope.
And like side.
Yeah, I was here on my birthday, though, Jason.
I don't remember that. Were you? Oh, you couldn't show up last week. It's just me and Brian in the studio.
It's not my fault.
And not in the studio on Skype. But we had Stephen Izzy, though. Everything I learned from movies. So go check them out at Untitled Venus on their Etsy page. We appreciate them being on. So there you go.
Okay, and next we have from Dev.
That asshole.
The sigh guy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Which orange came first, the fruit or the color?
Now, from my understanding, the fruit orange came before the color, and the color was called orange because that's what the fruit was called.
Steak Collinsworth is $72 at the precinct.
Okay.
8-ounce filet, king crab, asparagus,
Well, it's crab.
Crab, not lobster.
Oh, well, sounds good anyway.
asparagus, bordelaise,
Waterlay sauce.
and Bernese mountain dog.
Bordelais and Bernays.
And a Bernese mountain dog. You just get a puppy when you go in. Here you go.
Or you can get the steak burro.
Ooh.
That is a Cajun seasoned steak.
Louisiana crawfish with it.
Yeah.
Ah.
A crawfish sauce, yes.
Yep.
I've never been there.
It is good.
He just reads the menu.
That's right.
So we answered that question about the fruit or the color, so we can go to Kevin at Cincy Explorer. Fun fact about Texas. The state bans, quote, possession of or promoting the use of, unquotes, more than 6 dildos. It does allow handguns in public without a permit, background check, or training. What is the power of 6 dildos that we do not know? Also, no floppy awards in Texas?
Well, you can still carry the dildo around outside, right?
Not 6 of them.
Not 6, but you could still, like a gun. I mean...
Well, what if you have if you manipulate a dildo into a gun?
Oh.
6 dildos that form a firearm.
It's not Voltron.
Why not? I want a Voltron dildo.
Is it possible to get a constitutional amendment to get dildos into the Constitution? Then they would be okay.
There are a lot of dicks in Congress, so I bet you could probably get it passed. So, funny thing about that, we actually do have a floppy award, several of them.
Texas?
Well, no. Nickel has one. We've sent one to him. It was a trophy when I had to send it, is what I told the lady. So, I'm going through the boxes of trivia stuff and expo stuff, and, well, there's a double-sided floppy award right there. Probably shouldn't be taking that with me.
Wow.
I can't wait to see you go through security with that.
What is that? It's my double-sided dildo?
Yeah, what is that? It's a floppy award.
It's the floppy.
You should know because we're going to be playing episodes all week. Weekend. I understand what the problem is.
Don't you know who I am?
We have to give this to Ross Marquand.
I'm fired. Well, it was a pleasure, guys.
It
You guys
could come in handy. You're interviewing 2 princesses, so...
That's true. Wait a
Not at the
minute.
same
None of them are
time.
Megan.
Get out. Get out.
So you played a princess. So what do you think of my
No.
of Meghan Markle?
I'm Megan. Oh, so let's do this, Jim. You're her husband, Billy. Is that Bill? What's his name?
Harry?
Harry. And
Honey, are you sleeping with somebody named Billy?
Your brother?
don't worry about it. I can sleep whoever I want, especially Billy. I love his giant forehead. He's so hot. Better than you ginger. Don't you fucking... Every time you turn that down, I hit Jim. I don't. Megan does! Don't you hit me. That's spousal abuse. Okay.
I have to say, best segment on the show. Best segment. That should win a floppy.
Just let you know.
A double floppy.
Just let you
You
know.
already got it.
Just let you know. The Meghan Markle, Harry, William, Billy Playhouse in the Park is coming next summer. So
And we got a great people to do the acting. Jason will not be doing it.
I'll be doing the voice.
We're just writing it.
Yeah.
Starring in it, playing Meghan Markle will be Amber Heard, and playing
Bill.
Harry will be Johnny Depp.
Wow.
Impressive.
Well, they're not doing anything else.
Good thing we're doing Playhouse in the Park because they won't be in the same room together. So we're outside.
But the relationship that they have is pretty damn similar.
The good
She
news
beats
is
on him all the time.
allegedly. The good news is it was
No, I think
counselor.
it was proven.
It was counselor approved. They actually recommended it. It was so Jim and I, when we get writing, it just takes over. The play is 12 hours long. The good news is it's actually going to be 16 hours long because Peter Jackson's directing it, so he just extended it even more. So we're excited about it. Really excited about it. Lots of hitting in it. Lots of hitting.
Lots of hitting.
Lots of hitting.
That's why Amber Heard agreed to do it.
Who do I get to punch? Okay, Amber, calm down. I'm punching you. No.
Is Johnny Depp in this? Yeah, I'm in.
I'm only doing it if you tell me who Harry is. Shockingly, Johnny Depp makes a good ginger. Looks really good. He's a ginger.
Oh, and to answer the last part of Kevin's, no floppy awards in Texas. Well, you can win 5 of them before you're forced to move. And then last question from professional number 1 at Doc number 1. What are you most looking forward to at the Cincinnati Comic Expo? Outside of Hobie episodes being played.
Felicia Day. Getting her to sign my Smash Up card.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Doug?
Seeing the authorities come and walk Jason off the stage when he's interviewing one of the celebrities.
True.
I'll be in the front row with my camera.
That's a highlight reel.
Can't film the panel. You can just film the host.
You're right.
Take it off.
I've been practicing, and it's a lot of, hey, Jody, remember when you were in Little Mermaids?
That was cool.
that was cool. My daughter likes it.
Now that you asked the question, though, I am really looking forward to Jason interviewing Ross Marquand.
I only say his name one time. I only have to say it.
He's going to call him Lord Farquaad.
It's not going to go well. I wasn't nervous until now. Thanks. Let's see. Is that it? Is that all we have?
That is all.
Jeff, let's get some news of the geek here.
It's time for another installment of the news of the geek.
Thanks, Jeff. This week, we have Per Insider. Dun, 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 dun. One Italian pastry chef decided that if he couldn't go to the Middle Earth, he would build it. Nicholas Gentile, 37, constructed his version of the Shire on a plot of land in the idyllic countryside of Bucciani. Just wait till I'm done. Buccianico. Half an hour's drive from the city of Chieti in Abruzzo. Seriously, fuck you. Central Italy. It's from Central Italy. He designed it from scratch and built a little hobbit borough akin to a house from the Shire from the writer J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth scene in the movie, and also seen in the Lord of the Rings movie. Gentile documents his life as a real-life hobbit and mayor of Shire on Instagram, where he posts snapshots of his crops and home. Well, that's thrilling. It's like Farmville. He also shows what real-life hobbits do during their downtime. He spoke with Insider on Tuesday in between the morning chores. I've always loved fantasy literature and movies, Dungeons and Dragons and video games. But at some point in my life, I felt like I was living the adventures of others and not my own. I decided that I, too, would live my life like a character in the movies and books I love so much. He was working as a pastry chef when he realized the region's rolling hills, woods, rivers, and ancient villages very much look like a shire. They just lacked hobbit houses. So in 2018, he purchased land and built a hobbit home for his family, carving out space amid the hills and the forests. He declined to reveal how much he spent on the land, but told Insider it cost almost all of his life savings. Well, that's probably not a good choice.
Why not?
He's now working on expanding the area to build a full-size hobbit village called the Gentile County. The county is expected to accommodate a large underground home and 4 smaller houses where other families could reside. Gentile added that he didn't intend to make the area a tourist spot, but rather a small community where people lived off the land. He intends to raise $1.78 million to build these homes through crowdfunding. This project does not aim to make a profit, but I'll take one. If I wanted to get rich, I would have invested in Bitcoin. Well, yes, everyone would have, you dumbass. All I want is to meet people like me who have the same magic in their eyes and a love for the simple things in life. Enjoy dinner with friends and adventure in the woods now and then, and who can give me $1.78 million. I think I made that last part up.
No, I had one question after you read that.
Uh-huh. Just one.
Well, you said he was tired of living other people's things or whatnot. So to fix that, he goes ahead and builds stuff out of J.R.R. Tolkien's imagination.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Why make my own imagination?
He's not very bright.
Let's see.
I plan to go there and act like I'm a hobbit and burglar all his stuff.
All his crops.
Well, hobbits are burglars, right?
Exactly.
Really?
Not all of them.
Oh.
Bilbo was.
Sean Astin?
Sean Astin wasn't.
Oh, okay. A hobbit or a burglar?
A burglar.
Okay.
He was a hobbit.
Okay. Doug, would you go to this place?
No chance in hell.
Okay. It's no
Italy?
Disney.
You wouldn't go to Italy? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. No.
It's no Disney.
What if they had Disney Italy?
You can make your own pizza pie.
What if they had the Shire at Epcot?
Oh.
There'd be an outcry because, fanboys don't like characters in that park.
In Epcot?
Yeah.
No one said the characters are going to be there.
What
Just
would
the
happen?
Shire.
What would happen if they built Shireland in Star Wars in Disney next to Star Wars Land and Avatar Land?
Avatar Land.
Yeah, Avatar Land. What would happen? And then your son becomes
Galaxy's Edge and Pandora, the world of Avatar.
sounds good. What would happen if your son became a character in Shireland?
I don't think that's not his
Okay.
occupation.
Okay.
But
He desires he gets the opportunity to play Samwise Gamgee in Shireland.
Oh, I thought he was going to be the mayor of Hobbitown.
Oh.
Schmeagol. That it?
He's not Schmeagol
Oh.
or Deagle.
okay, but since you opened it up, I'm going to say I was at Galaxy's Edge, and it was really nice.
I'm not saying it's not.
It's really, it's
Is it better than Avatar Land?
they're both very immersive.
Oh yeah.
But I don't really know anything about Pandora, so
okay.
yes, I'll say it's better.
But Shireland coming to Disney theme parks 2026.
There is Italy in World Showcase in Epcot, so that's a possibility.
You could do
I'll have him run it by the bigwigs
That's
down there.
true. If there's going to be a Shire in the real Italy, then the Epcot Italy.
Yes.
Probably
Doug,
needs
I could talk to
something.
Jody Benson about that. Miss Benson and I are
She's
going
a
to
legend.
She is, and I'm going to talk to her this weekend. Just saying. Are you upset that I get to talk to her and you don't because you're a big Disney fan?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Miss Benson. Yeah, you were in Little Mermaid, and yeah, you were great.
Remember that time you were in Ariel 2? That was really good too.
You sang that song.
That's all.
It made me tingly.
Can I sing a song with you?
So what have you done the last 5 years?
She's done a lot. Well, this panel's over. Out you go. I've never seen her do a roundhouse kick that quick.
A Roadhouse.
She would sing it. Roadhouse. Let's see here. Per BBC News, where Doug gets all of his news from, when Spanish Bishop Xavier Novell resigned last month, the Roman Catholic Church cited strictly personal reasons without going into detail. We caught him on Prinder.
His name's pronounced Xavier.
You know what? In America, we're calling him Xavier. It has now emerged in Spanish media that he fell in love with a woman who writes satanic erotic fiction. That's very interesting. In 2010, at the age of 41, became Spain's youngest bishop. Look how that worked out.
Doesn't Scab Jeff write satanic erotic fiction?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Nothing wrong with that.
What's his pen name?
Scab Jeff?
Yeah.
Jeff Morris. He wasn't clever. Morris with Z's.
We thought maybe it was this woman in, in Spain.
He has backed so-called conversion therapy for gay people and carried out exorcisms. Seen as a rising star in Spain's Catholic Church, his decision to resign with the Vatican's approval came as a surprise last month. He is said to have met several times with Vatican officials as well as the Pope himself.
He's like, I like this girl who's writing this satanic porn shit. Can I get out? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The Pope's
you're
like,
out.
me too. Xavier Novell was traditional in his remarks on abortion. What the hell is this? This is going left field. But his strident views on homosexuality and outspoken support for Catalonian independence were controversial. Came as a shock when Religion Digital, oh, that's a thrilling magazine. Doug, subscribe to Religion Digital.
Yes.
Reported that he had fallen for a divorcee, Sylvia Cabolo, a psychologist and erotic novelist. News site said let's not call it a news site, said that the former bishop was now looking for a job in Barcelona area as an ergonomist. Is that close, Doug?
Did you say argonomist or ergonomist?
Agronomist.
That was close. He was looking for the implied argo, right?
And you're interviewing the celebrity.
The R is after the G.
I don't think it is. I think it's spelling error. Cabela's whatever books included titles such as The Hell of Gabriel's Lust and the trilogy Amnesia. How do you know it's a trilogy? In the shut up. In the blurb for one of her works, the reader is promised a journey into sadism, madness, and lust, and a struggle between good and evil, God and Satan, with a plot to shake one's values and religious beliefs. Jim, check see how much these books are going for online. Neither the ex-bishop, who's now 52, nor the novelist have responded to the reports. Other Religion Digital, shut up, Religion Digital.
They're on top of this.
That's their only thing. Quote him as saying, "I've fallen in love and want to do things properly." The diocese has since responded by emphasizing that corroboration or not of this story is a strictly personal matter for him alone. Can't we go back to something better? Hey, how about those kids over there? The issue has again raised the issue of celibacy within the church. In earlier interviews, Xavier Novelle admitted that in his youth he had fallen in love with an 18-year-old girl, and he later wanted to marry and have children before deciding on a different path. His change of heart, due to him being 52 at the time, has prompted grumblings within the church. Dominican nun Lucia Carama, definitely my favorite Dominican nun, said he was out of his mind and criticized his promotion of conversion therapy. Okay. You can't be gay, Jim, but you can marry a sadist, a satanic worshiping person.
So these books I can get used paperback format.
That's what I want is a used erotic fiction for around $5.
Just doesn't do it for us anymore, does it? Let's sell, honey. You still read that satanic erotic fiction? No, let's sell it. On a side note, we'll be giving these books away at the expo. They'll be in the Nicolas Cage bag of suck. Doug, did you know?
Yes.
This year, not only do we have the Nicolas Cage bag of suck, we have the Justice League bag of suck as well. Yes.
I didn't know it was a bag of suck.
Oh, it sucks. My daughter and I put some prizes in them. She's like, who would want this? I don't know. Put it in the bag, honey. Just put it in the bag.
If the question is, who would want this, that means it goes in the bag of suck.
Yes. So, Jeff, let's hit us up with some box office news.
All right. The news of the box office. Number one at the box office this week, making $36 million, is Shang-Chi. A total of $146 million on its $150 million budget.
Because of that, that's why I heard Venom was moved up to kind of capitalize on.
I was shocked Venom still come out. They were talking about moving it back again.
But the story I heard was, kind of like when Avatar came out and then Alice in Wonderland came out right after it and it did great because it was in 3D. Like they thought, hey, everybody's going to see Shang-Chi. Hey, here's another superhero movie.
Venom looks different. It doesn't look bad. I think Woody Harrelson is going to steal the show. But I'm not a big Venom or Carnage fan. I'm like, how much did Shang-Chi make total?
Total 146.
They said add another 65 or 70 million to that with sorry. No, that's the next one. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm about to say that was not released.
Jungle Cruise.
streaming.
That was Jungle Cruise. Yes. I'm sorry.
Number two this week, Free Guy made $6 million, a total of 102 on a $100 million budget.
I want to see that.
Man, movies are making profits now.
They are. Malignant made $5.6 million in its opening weekend on a $40 million budget.
Big bust for James Wan. They were expecting 20 to 25 million for him. Not that it's going to matter. He's still directing Aquaman 2 and all that. But they said the issue is that came out on HBO Max too.
Oh, that's an issue then. I don't know this movie. Is it a horror movie?
Yeah. I don't know what it's about, but they said it's pretty intense.
Number four. See, it was the best horror movie of the week because number four, Candyman, made just $5 million. Total of 48 on a $25 million
I'd rather be Candyman because that made money. Candyman!
And rounding out the top five, Jungle Cruise made $2.4 million, a total of 110 on a budget of $200 million.
That's the one that has made like 65 or 70 million on Disney Premium. So have you saw that, Doug, right?
Yeah, I saw it on Premium.
I liked it.
It was fun. It was entertaining.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was Pirates of the Caribbean mixed with The Mummy.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable. I liked it. And
There was a lot of jokes from the attraction, which
oh god, I
you
know.
can't get from just watching on YouTube. But
The funniest joke I think was when they were spraying water at the boat from the crowd. Like you saw Blake up there just shooting the water at him.
He's the only guy who's ever done that.
Yeah.
And he was removed from the park and banned.
The ride is good though. It's a ride, right?
attraction.
No, it's a ride. You ride it. You ride it.
No, you attract it.
No, to what?
I don't know.
Oh.
Upcoming September 17th. While you should be at the Cincinnati Comic Expo September 17th through
Correct.
the 19th. If for some reason you can't make it but are near your theater.
After hours.
Yeah, you can go to the late show, I guess, at the theater.
Yep.
You can go see Cop Shop.
On the run from a lethal assassin, a wily con artist devises a scheme to hide out inside a small-town police station. But when the hitman turns up at the precinct, an unsuspecting rookie cop finds herself caught in the crosshairs.
Starring who?
Frank Grillo,
I'm too good for Marvel.
but also has Gerard Butler.
Aha, Gerard Butler.
I'm too good for good movies.
What are you talking about? He was in 300.
I haven't made a good movie in 5 years. I'm the Jennifer Aniston of movies.
But to answer,
Don't know what that means.
She has made
but to answer the question before on what *Malignant's* about,
Ah, yes.
Madison is paralyzed by shocking visions of grisly murders, and her torment worsens as she discovers that these waking dreams are in fact terrifying realities.
By paralyzed, they mean she's like physically paralyzed or just like emotionally can't move. Now I'm confused or curious.
Well, then you should watch it.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I still have to see Shang-Chi.
what do you call it? Cry Macho is in limited release, the Clint Eastwood film.
Ah, yes.
Just to show you like the difference, like with HBO Max, I think it does have an effect like on James Wan's film because Cry Macho, my wife and I think I talked about this last week, we were talking about going out to see it one night. I'm going to just throw it on HBO Max. It's like, okay, I got that. Why? I mean, I love going to the movies, but I'm like, we went for Shang-Chi and Black Widow, but like for Cry Macho, yeah, I'll just watch it at home. I pay for HBO Max, might as well.
Well, what about in 2 weeks? Are you going to go out and go watch your favorite musical, Dear Evan Hansen?
You know what? It's on HBO Max. I think so. It's limited, I think. Dear Evan Hansen, I thought it was limited in theaters.
I thought they were doing a mass thing for that.
Is that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Maybe that was another one.
No. Jason, where are you going to be in 2 weeks?
I'll be at a wedding. Scab, the bishop and the Satanist is getting married. Yeah, Sylvia. You know, if those crazy kids can't make it, what choice do we have? We do have one question from Randall Holt.
I'm afraid of this.
What the hell is the Met Gala, and why should I care about it?
The Met Gala is like a big social prestigious gathering in New York, and you shouldn't care about it because
Tickets are $35,000.
I was going to talk about a few things from the Met Gala.
Okay.
That it's a big fashion week, and everybody dresses up in their biggest, craziest stuff. And there are so many people, like the men show up, and they are getting blasted because they're wearing tuxedos or black suits.
Okay.
They're like, if I have to see another black tuxedo, I'm going to vomit. That's what all the people online are saying about.
What do you want them to wear?
well, then go ahead and vomit.
Kilts.
And then,
Would you rather them show up dressed like Trey Parker and Matt Stone did to the Oscars?
Exactly. Or they could dress up in kind of an ironic dress. AOC showed up in a nice white gown with "Tax the Rich" written on it.
Yes.
At a gala event that cost how much per seat?
I heard $35,000 today.
Yeah.
Yep.
But she got in free, apparently.
And everybody else there who's paying 35, she's telling them, we want to tax you. If you can afford to come here, you make too much money.
I'm surprised they didn't take away her free ticket.
But That's a fashion thing to do.
Wait. She was given a free ticket?
Yeah. I guess if
Oh, isn't
the
that?
political people, I think, in the city I heard, they get it in free.
So she's taking free gifts?
Better
Upwards
question.
of $35,000 free gift?
I don't know.
Better question.
Oh,
Why the
that's
fuck
kind-
would you want to go to that?
That's kind of against political...
Down the hall,
You would think.
down the hall.
What's that political podcast called?
Stump. Soapbox. Soapbox.
Soapbox stump.
Soapbox will also be playing over the PA throughout the whole Comic Expo. Really,
It'll be nice to hear Amy again.
especially from 2014.
I can't wait for the 2016 episode to start playing.
What is going on? Oh my goodness. That is a fun night. In a sad way, but the election night when we do podcast.
I thought you meant the Met Gala.
Because Jason went. He spent his
I did.
$35,000.
I did.
He wore a black tux.
Yes.
No. I thought he was the one in the black dress that covered his face
Oh.
and everything. You couldn't tell who it was. I thought that was Jason.
Yeah, the person who looked like a shadow.
I got that from Ezra Miller.
All I know is if I went, I'd be wearing my History of Bad Ideas tee, walking around with
Nothing
everybody
else?
Oh, I would be wearing pants.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a kilt.
Maybe.
I wore the real see-through dress.
Did you have tape on your nipples?
No.
Oh. Doug just had a shirt that says Big D and an arrow pointing down.
That's right.
It was ironic. Let's see here. Top 10. I don't even know.
Top 10?
Top 5.
Wow, 10. I only got half a list.
I got this from CNN. They were doing the history of the sitcom. Great series.
Yes. Did you see the history of the talk show, too?
No, not yet.
That's been on, but that's very good, too.
Okay.
That's very, very good. I've only, I haven't watched
Oh, it's a series.
1 through 6. I think
Okay.
there's like 6
Do they
episodes.
speak bad about Rosie O'Donnell?
No, 5 episodes are all about Springer.
The last episode's about Chevy Chase. Yeah, this is a great series. I really enjoyed it. So this one they had top 5. We're doing this one. Top 5 favorite television outsider characters. Now, outsider can be geeks, loners, people that.
It's very vague.
It is vague.
Outside the norm. is
Outside
what
the
it's
norm.
like.
I heard outsider. It's like, okay, I'll go with the highwayman.
I thought you were going Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. That might be on your list.
I thought I was going to put Ponyboy Curtis,
I was going to do that, too.
Soda Pop Curtis.
I got it from there. So geeks, loners, pretty much anybody outside the norm.
Soda Popinski.
What exactly is outside the norm?
Whatever you think the norm is.
Kaylee Cuoco on Big Bang Theory, because she's outside the norm of them.
You can do as long as you justify it.
I don't have to justify anything to you.
Oh. It's a very angry podcast tonight. Just because I'm meeting Jody Benson, okay, and Irene Bedard, and Ross Marconi.
Marconi.
No, don't tell me that.
We should have been pronouncing it wrong the whole time to
we
get it in his
should
head.
We are in
Just put in the seat of Jerry Benson.
No.
I can't wait till he interviews Jerry Benson. That'd be pretty cool.
Jackie Benson's great.
I hate you all.
Jackie Mason?
Hey, chicken soup for my soul. Remember this TV series was on for 7 years. Ho ho, chicken soup.
And everybody's favorite Ariel, Jackie Mason.
I was in Cutty Shack too.
Who wants you want to forget?
Oh, that's true. We would not be invited back, even for our booth.
I mean, that would be worse than Adele Nazim, right?
Anyways, Doug, what is your number 5?
Well, the outsiders, like you said, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash.
There you go. Good one. I like that. They invaded WCW.
That was cool.
It's really depressing when, on Facebook video, I have a lot of wrestling ones, 25 years ago.
Yep.
I'm like,
Yep.
oh my God, seriously?
Yeah, that makes me feel old when I see those.
Scott Hall? Jim, go ahead.
I'll go with a show that one of you guys predicted that would do well from the show Psych. I'll go with the character Mary Lightly, played by Jimmy Simpson.
I like Jimmy Simpson.
Yes. He plays
The Man in Black.
or one of the
McPoyle brothers. Oh, McPoyle brothers.
I was going to have them on my list too, but I chose this Jimmy Simpson character. He plays the expert on serial killers, and he's just really, really odd. And he's, I think, in 3 episodes before they kill him off.
Speaking of spoilers. Speaking of serial killers, Toby from The Office. I have him because he's just such an outsider in that group. No one likes him, and even when he tries, and he does nothing wrong. And I was watching the episode the other night when
Suck on this.
Michael Scott, The Rock. Michael Scott was talking to Jim about sleeping with Pam's wife or Pam's mom. Pam's mom, sorry. And Toby comes in, and Jim's like, "Get out of here, Toby! God!" He's like, "I didn't do anything." And just to see Jim freak out. Well, and then Michael, she's on my way home. Take a different route, man. But yeah, Toby from The Office. Jeff.
My number 5 is Maynard G Krebs from The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis.
I was waiting for that.
He was pretty much, the first slacker or beatnik to be a main character on television, as played by the great Bob Denver.
That was, I was kind of disappointed in the sitcom one for The Outsider. He was not in that one. They did Gilligan, and like
Gilligan's more popular, but
correct.
I mean, it's just a bad rendition of Maynard. Yeah.
And it's pretty much he's pretty much Shaggy.
Yeah, Shaggy's pretty much based off of Maynard G Krebs. Actually, Shaggy was the reason I thought of Maynard. I was thinking of putting Shaggy on here. I thought, no, I'll put Maynard, the original.
Shaggy.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
No.
Or it wasn't me. I didn't do it.
What's your number 4, Jeff?
My number 4.
I didn't do it, boy.
My number 4 is Hermie, the elf that wants to be a dentist.
From Rudolph. Okay.
The Island of Misfit Toys.
Could probably put the whole island on there.
I probably could. I could put Charlie in the box.
Nobody wants a Charlie in the box. My number 4, I got this from inspiration since Doug's on the show tonight.
Ooh.
Cliff Clavin. Cliff Clavin from Cheers, because he knows a lot, or he thinks he does. Funny story about that.
Well, actually, Naomi, it was the ancient Peloponnesians.
But he never fit in. Like, he was always the outsider in that. And he was a postal carrier. They're always outsiders. You know why, Doug?
Because they're outside.
Never
stops.
Oh, yeah, you said the mail logo or slogan or whatever. I found out they never say sleet. They say heat.
Really?
Yes.
What's wrong with heat?
I don't know.
It's not really a slogan, it's more of a motto. It's
it's not an official slogan.
yeah.
What is it, Doug? What's the motto?
I don't know. Nothing. What's the motto with you?
Man, he got you on that one. Burn!
Using those 1992 Lion King jokes. Look at Chico! What's your name, Jim?
Brian, what's your number 4?
I'm going to go in lines with Jason here. I took somebody out of Cheers, too, who never really fit in with the group, who they would bring on the snipe hunt, and left him out there. Fraser Crane. He joined the bar, and he just never fit in with those guys. He always tried to, and then he became vastly more popular in his own show.
Yep.
I thought maybe you were going to take Lilith.
I was thinking Paul.
Paul was the first one I thought of in that show.
I was thinking Diane. See, that's what
No, we're favorite outsiders.
Favorite, yeah.
Number 4 for you, Doug.
I went old school because I'm old, and I went Ficus Pandorata.
Who?
From the show Quark with Richard Benjamin.
Oh, dear God.
He was half human, half plant.
I do not know this show.
I remember seeing
streaming anywhere.
I remember seeing the cover of it because I think Two TiVos to Paradise put it up there one time. I have no idea what that show is, though.
Yeah, it's
Is it on YouTube, maybe?
that I don't know.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's somewhere.
But Richard Benjamin, I think it was a parody of Star Wars, 77, 78. So yeah,
It's on the Yahoo network.
Yahoo!
Good luck trying to find it, though.
Yeah. I'll Google it.
That's right. Go ahead, Jim.
Or how about Jeff?
No.
And that goes back this way. Oh, no,
No,
number
that's
3.
good.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
number 3.
Doug gets another one. Yeah.
I went with Ned the Pie Man from Pushing Daisies.
Oh, love that show.
Who plays him?
Lee Pace.
Lee Pace.
Oh, okay.
Ronan.
Yep.
The Accuser.
Number 3, Jim.
I'm going to go with probably only one person in this room will know who this is.
Probably me.
I'm going to go with the character Penfold.
What's that? Love Penfold, Doug.
It is from the show Danger
Danger
Mouse. He is the sidekick, and he's a hamster. And he is pretty inept at doing anything.
And very scared of everything.
Blake? Let's see here. Number 3 for me is... I'll pick him. I'm going with Ben Wyatt from Parks and Rec.
Are you making your own list up right now as we... Yeah, I will pick... that one works. Yeah.
Ben Wyatt from Parks and Rec.
Blake, I got a list of 20. I'm just going to pick from here.
You got a list of 6. I got to figure out which one's my honorable mention. Ben Wyatt, he got kicked out of as mayor at the age of 16. Yeah.
Calzones are stupid.
Go ahead.
No, it's just how he always wants people, and they so violently anti-calzone in Pawnee, and the fact that he doesn't understand little Sebastian.
And that he made his own tabletop game, the Cones of Dunshire, which you can now try to buy.
Good luck.
Yeah. Jeff, number 3.
My number 3 is Abed Nadir from Community, as portrayed by Danny Pudi.
You can get that on Yahoo.
I think that character
No, you
probably best suits this category.
He was the second one I thought of, and for maybe just because I'm reading down the order, I probably could have been number 2 for me, but I have him at number 3.
Go ahead.
My number 2, I have Butters Stotch from South Park.
That's a good one. Butters.
It's Butters.
That's me.
My number 2 is Carlton Banks. Not unusual to be loved by anyone.
And Jason's doing a terrible Carlton dance in
I'm
his chair.
not standing up. Carlton Banks, he was a true nerd.
Played by Alfonso Ribeiro
Yep.
from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yep. And he just never fit in wherever he
That's
went.
because he just wasn't as cool as Will.
I like Carlton better.
Hence, he's at number 2 on your list.
Yep. Go ahead, Jim, number 2.
I'm going to go with Wayne Unser.
The race car driver?
No. The sheriff from Sons of Anarchy.
After I said that, I realized this Sons of Anarchy. Al Unser.
Yes.
I had his Nintendo
He's
game.
played by Dayton Cali.
Okay.
How he
Going back
he's the
to Cali.
sheriff, but he's pretty much mixed in with the motorcycle gang, and eventually is not sheriff and still is kind of working with them.
Doug, number 2.
I hobied this.
Oh.
I went with outside the norm, odd characters. Manimal and Automan.
You and this fucking...
That's what I think.
I knew those would be on your list because they're on your list every week.
Top 5 video games. Manimal.
They would have been number 1, but I got something different
Do
for
you
that.
feel like Disney will have a Manimal area sometime? Or reboot
Somebody's
it?
going to reboot it.
Reboot
yeah.
it, yeah.
Manimal the Ride.
Oh.
That won't be an attraction. That'll be a ride.
Yeah, it would. Number 1, Doug.
I hobied this one too.
Ooh.
Marina Curry, Aquagirl from Batman Beyond, and Monroe from the Rain TV series. because
What TV series?
Rain.
Oh,
The hell is that?
I don't know. But Aquagirl is played by Jodie Benson.
Oh,
Monroe is played by John Barrowman.
Yes.
This is synergy.
yes.
Both of them will be at the Comic Expo this week.
September 17th through 19th. Only one of them Jason will be meeting. Jerry Benson.
I think you might meet John Barrowman too.
Maybe.
I think we scheduled you to be on fetching duty for that one.
I don't think I'm on fetching duty for that
You're
one.
not. You're not because I think Cinemaiden wanted to meet him. I could be wrong.
Who? I guess we should have. Never mind.
And they're all reading the schedules now.
No one has to go get him.
Reading of the schedule.
No one has to get him. Oh, okay.
No moderator, just introduce him and get him off the stage.
No, get off the stage, not him.
Get off.
Number one, Jim.
My number one is Landry Lance Clark from
Friday Night Lights.
Oh, God. Is this the one that was shot?
No.
Oh.
This is the one who this is the nerd guy who kills a man so he can date the cheerleader, and then joins the football team
As the kicker?
and then like in the 7th year of eligibility is over at the other high school, and he's the only like white guy on the team.
Spoilers! I haven't seen this series yet.
It just came out.
Oh, okay. There's a lot to happen just that came out.
I probably would have a different list if Brian was here because he would have definitely used this one.
Number one for me,
Yes.
Maul from Firefly, captain of the ship.
Mal?
It's Maul. I always say Maul when you're around.
I'm like, Maul. Darth Maul?
M-A-L. I spelled it right.
I thought he was saying Maul, like Richard Maul, Bull from.
Bull from Night Court. Okay.
From Firefly. He is the true outsider. He gets a group of outsiders to join him.
So they're no longer outsiders because they're all there. And
But in the beginning, he was an outsider.
The central.
In the
beginning.
I don't think he's an outsider at all.
In the beginning, like.
Well, I don't think Lenny, the Lucius guy that you just said, the kicker, is an outsider either.
Lenny the Lucius guy?
Is that what you said? Yeah, I'd go with it.
Landry Clark.
Yeah, whatever. Landry Jones. Shut the fuck up. Okay, who we got, Jeff? Number one.
I picked an outsider amongst the outsiders.
Okay, Pony Boy.
Nope.
Who?
Colin Robinson. The energy vampire.
Oh, okay.
How did you not know that? He's like Colin Robinson, and he's just like.
I'm 3 episodes behind.
Well, I also included Nate from
The Office?
The Office. He's an outsider.
You could do Guillermo. Guillermo's an outsider amongst them.
No. The reason I said Nate is because it's
Same character, yes.
Same actor. Yeah.
I was watching that one when he was interviewing.
yes.
None of you get it.
But Colin Robinson's got the funniest bits on the show, and
I still like.
and the outsiders, the small group of vampires in the world who are the outsiders. He's the outsider of the outsiders.
I like when he was joining. He was talking to the new energy, the younger energy
vampire.
Yeah.
And draining him.
Are you training me now? No, I would never do that. Honorable mention: I had Les Nessman from WKRP in Cincinnati. So
I had April Ludgate.
who's that?
Seriously?
Oh, from Parks and Rec.
So you have Ben Wyatt,
I
so
don't
you
know
know
name
the
characters. I don't like any of you. Tired of you all. We had some listener feedback on this one. Brian had Bull from Night Court.
Oh, yeah, there we
go.
Howling Mad Murdoch from dun, dun,
A-Team.
dun,
A-Team, yeah.
dun, dun, dun. Norman Dorman from Signed, Sealed, Delivered. I'm yours. It's a Hallmark show.
I don't know.
River Tam from Firefly. Oh, fine.
Oh, see, she's more of an outsider because, she's crazy.
And Kripke from Big Bang. Shut up. Shut up. Kevin at Cincinnati Explorer had Newman from Seinfeld. Newman. Woody from Cheers. I thought about that one. Bull from Night Court. Phoebe from Friends, which is true. She just does not seem like she fits in that group.
The one I was thinking of from Friends was Gunther.
Oh, Gunther. Where is it? I don't know if I should ask Rachel out or not. You fool! He's in the background. Creed from The Office. Oh,
Creed.
Let's see here.
Now, wait a minute. Is that finished?
Yeah.
Okay. Will this be the last feedback you get from him? Because aren't they having another rally at the Capitol, and he's in D.C. now? So
What? They
Oh
are?
yeah, they're putting up the gates around the
yeah.
No.
the buildings again.
So if we don't hear from him next week,
We may want to check in.
he may have been arrested.
Okay. I'll check with him. I'll check. We have David Bober, who's a new, he's never written before.
New
here.
interactor.
Yeah.
Welcome, David.
He's like, go deep. He has FBI mailmobile from the Americans. He has Ronnie from Schitt's Creek. He has, better still, Private Igor, and Nurse Kelly from MASH.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, both of them, sorry. And Gunter and Friends. There you go. I think that's all we had here. Just making sure. Also, from Randall Holt, he's hidden it. He said, can Jason talk about this? In 1985 today, Disney's Adventures of Gummy Bears debut. Gummy Bears, Gummy Bears. Where did we go?
So, since we were just talking about Nurse Kelly from MASH, do you know the same actress also portrays the cook in Clue?
Oh,
Talks amongst yourselves.
But why kill the... Jeez, that's not... Why kill the cook?
Dinner wasn't that bad.
Where do they live? I don't know. They eat your soul.
So,
done. You hit me, you bitch! Get out, Harry! No wonder I like Billy and his bald head.
Will you be doing this on the stage in between celebrities?
Would you like me to?
I think that
I'm gonna
a two-man show.
I'm gonna cosplay Harry,
I'll cosplay as Megan.
and he won't have any idea, and I'll just walk in.
Oh, I can turn it on just like that, baby.
His face is gonna turn bright red as he's fighting, saying it.
I'm done!
And then the next one, I'm gonna come in as a gummy bear.
Jody, do you know the Gummy Bear song?
That's wrong. It goes like this.
Your ass done. Oh, God. Well, Doug, thanks for showing up this week.
Hey, no problem.
We got a dad joke of the week from Brian.
oh, Brian sent
Oh,
one.
he did one. Okay.
So we'll actually have a good one. All right.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes, Brian.
Oh, let me get in Brian's character. Hey, Jeff. I told my boss.
Is he Ted?
I thought he
Bill
was,
and Ted?
I thought he was Vinnie Barbarino.
Sorry, I told my boss. Sorry I'm late. I was having computer issues. Boss. Hard drive? Me. No, the commute was fine. It's my laptop.
Oh, that's pretty
I think it was a delivery.
horrible delivery.
Gummy bears!
So on that note, thanks for listening, everybody.
What's your titles for the show?
Oh, yeah, let's see.
I got Curiosity and used erotic fiction.
I have used erotic fiction, also satanic erotic fiction. I've got suffer fact. I have, can you put bacon on that? A double floppy. Who do I get to punch?
Ooh, I like that one.
My favorite Dominican nun. And I don't have to justify anything to you.
I like the last two. Do you have my outline?
Do I have your outline?
Who's got my outline?
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
your
let me have my
outline.
outline
There, and there.
Thank you. I have cult favorite Fringe. That was it. I like my favorite Dominican nun.
I didn't write anything down.
So it looks like we're going with my favorite Dominican nun,
Sure.
or used erotic fiction.
Use satanic erotic fiction.
No. Favorite Dominican nun.
I think it's Catholic votes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Roger says goodbye and come see us at the Cincinnati Comic Expo this weekend. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Do you have a
Come
bad
see us
idea?
at the Cincinnati Comic
Oh, bad
Expo
idea,
this
bad idea.
weekend.
Not coming to the Cincinnati Comic Expo. Number 14.
14.
Yeah, no, Pete Rose was 14. Number 15. No, bad idea was 14 was Pete
Yes.
Rose. Bad idea number 15, not coming to the Cincinnati Comic Expo and seeing us, me sing, and Jeff run the best AV in the business.
I think it was actually 11, and we've used it 3 times.
There you go.
And just remember, when you come to the expo and you see the guys, Jason loves hugs.
Nope.
Give him a hug.
Nope. I have a taser.
No
Give him a hug.
no kisses though. Just
No,
hugs.
just hugs.
And licks.
Why don't every hug he gets will donate to charity or something? How about that?
Oh. Is Sky Brando going to show up this year?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Is she going to ride her new horse in since you're so rich now?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. We'll talk about that next time you're on
What
the
about her new llama in?
alpaca.
She's been studying up on Iron Maiden trivia. So
Oh, good. You like the Spike Power Driver. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets. There's a history, it's not so bad. There's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. The history of bad ideas. Podcast.
You've been listening to Hobie.